How you doing? Joe Cook, 16 WAPT in Jackson. Let's start off with just kind of the first question for me. Obviously, last year, the Egg Bowl, of course, the celebration, went viral, a lot of fallout, and took a lot of heat for that. Just for you personally, how much have you grown as a player and a leader from that learning experience from last year going into this Egg Bowl?
I feel like I learned a lot. I'm human. I make mistakes. You just gotta learn from them. And don't let it happen again. I let my team down, and I just know it won't happen again.
Parrish, go ahead.
Elijah, you've talked to us before about just kind of a lot of the reaction you received after the Egg Bowl, a lot of negativity, that sort of thing. Did you give any thought to transferring, or were you always going to be here for this season?
I never thought to transfer. I'm not that type of kid. I don't just, fall out when things get tough. So that never really crossed my mind. I just know, I'm human. I'm gonna make a mistake, and it's really just what you learn from it. Everything's a lesson, and that's what I did. I learned from it. Let my team down, and I just know it won't happen again.
You've also talked about the growth you've had since that incident. Your touchdown celebrations this season, and there have been quite a few, look a lot pretty subdued. Get the ball back to the ref, just kind of find a teammate. Is that has that been intentional? Has that been a product of what happened last year?
Yes and no. I would say yes because I'm kind of people would probably expect things, probably thinking like, oh, what is he gonna do now? But then no, because I'm just being me. I'm giving thanks to God, and my teammates run up to me, and then it's pretty much it. I usually just do that in the first place anyway. So I don't really see no need to celebrate again. I just give thanks to God, and that's pretty much it.
Go to John.
Elijah, can you just talk about like the just this game and how big it is and how much it means to everyone? What's it like kind of playing in it? How does it kind of compare to other games? What's this rivalry kind of mean to you and this team?
I'm gonna be real. To me, it's just another game. I don't really get too high. I don't get too low. But in this school, its history is it's the biggest game. If anybody wants you to win that any game in the season, it has to be this one. But I really just look at it as it's just any other game. The way you attack every game or the way you attack something is how you attack everything. So I try to attack every game full speed, most energy and everything. But of course, being in at Ole Miss and in our locker room and in our meetings, they're gonna hype it up because it's the tradition. So I'm gonna play hard for my teammates and play hard for my coaches.
And looking at a team like Mississippi State defensively, it's no secret that the last few weeks for you've gone off, but this is a defense that obviously, although the team itself is undermanned, this is a defense that's really showed up. What have you kind of seen from the Bulldogs defensively that could pose problems for you?
Um, Probably just the drop eight stuff. I'm gonna be real when it's man on man. I'm pretty sure that our team is most confident in us, and I'm most confident in myself and my team that they're gonna get the job done. So it's nothing that I just fear. It's football at the end of the day. People are gonna get open. People are gonna get locked down. It's how football goes. But we're gonna try our best. We're gonna come out with great energy, and we're gonna get the win.
Go ahead, Neil.
Hey, Elijah, do you ever reflect on maybe the irony of the way that things ended last year as opposed to like where the program is today? Most people think the program's on the rise. Your draft stock has absolutely gone up if you talk to NFL people. That was this low point that maybe led to a lot of good things?
I haven't really had time to just think about it. I'm trying to stay locked in, but yeah, I do see little changes here and there, but God doesn't make no mistakes. So He knew what He was doing whenever I did that, and He knows what's gonna happen in the future. So I don't question Him at all.
Go to Nick.
Do you and your teammates talk at all about just how chippy these games have been the last 2 years and kind of avoiding that stuff, or is that just never on the radar?
We don't really talk about stuff like that. Yeah, it's not just a conversation we just bring up.
When you think about these last 2 years and just kind of, there was a brawl 2 years ago, there was everything that happened last season, just how intense does it get on the field? Were those isolated incidents, or is that kind of happening every play and then it boils over?
I guess it's just people just live in the moment. They let their emotions get too high, And I don't know, it's just you just gotta stay grounded. You gotta know it's just a football game at the end of the day, and everybody wants to get their job done. You just gotta focus on the overall outcome is a win. So all the other stuff is just high emotions.
Back to Joe.
Yeah, Elijah, I just wanted to know, has this been like a season of validation for you? You put up, crazy numbers. Your name is everywhere in terms of your production on the field, how you've grown year by year. Describe this season to this point for you.
I just can't thank God enough. I work extremely hard. My teammates work extremely hard, and I guess God's just letting us show it out there. And that's really all I can say. We just all give glory back to Him.
Back to Nick.
Is it weird playing this one on a Saturday?
Yeah, it is a little different. We usually played on Thursday, so it was kind of different. We're having Thanksgiving with our family and stuff now, or if no one's family comes in, I guess with your teammates or something. So it is a little different, but I just can't wait to get out there.
Any more questions for Elijah? Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, Elijah, I'm just curious. When it comes to this offense, you guys score so much. Is there like maybe internal competition among teammates in terms of like who's going to score first?
Yeah, it gets like that whenever we get to the sideline. We like, oh, I'm gonna get in the end zone first. But we kind of know when the play's called, and we kind of look at each other. But the ball can go anywhere. Matt can roll out, and anything can happen. So whenever our number's called, you just got to make the play.